starting things off big. Gets his drop in the mix. Mathieu up first now for Canada. Crazy serve, but an even better receive by Dan Abrams. And I don't know if you caught that, but Abrams clearly feeling good after that one. Big serve by Dan, but Mathieu will play it nicely.
And also tries to hit you hard the other direction, too. Just
using that to step out for that backhand.
It takes a lot of fine-tuning.
Big receive there as Mathieu will, rather Mclaughlin will lean back and now it's Vinny's turn to shine. Fakes both ways and goes crazy wide right. Nothing Abrams can do about that. Let's see what he can do this time. Wide left, and he swings left. Gross will definitely choose to play this one, and he'll flick it where the defense is not. Abrams with a split stance and a big cut. That's not normal for him. That's a great defensive touch, though, and now it comes down to the set, which he nails. Ryan Gross with a little bit of a drop on for that kind of defensive play. Dan Abrams with the set to win that point for sure.
Yeah, just beautifully up, nicely executed. Actually, I'm very happy to connect with that, especially early on.
Usually we see him squared up on the net like this, in step. Mclaughlin now, another backhand. Gross has no trouble. High set there coming in from Abrams means that Gross has to kind of struggle to put that one on, and that leads to a big defensive break for Mclaughlin. Another big swing from Mclaughlin. Jumping set attempt there from Gross does not work out. From Mclaughlin, drops on. Gross has no trouble with it, and he'll stick this one hard into the body of Mclaughlin to make sure that ball has no chance of popping up.
Adjust their hitting. Receivers sleeping.
A huge reverse from Gross now. Down by one still. Look at it. Drop on this time. Mathieu barely gets there, and Ryan Gross gets a hand on this ball, but that is still well above his head. And
with his toes slightly pointed so he can rotate on his hips. Ability.
Goes left, and somehow that serve is clean. Big body up from Mathieu. And he'll chase this one down, but no good. But
to put it in play for him.
Abrams will step out wide right this time, but Mclaughlin is there. Boom ball from him.
Mclaughlin, more backhand.
There it is. So threatening because it jams you up. We saw Abrams. Big swing there from Mclaughlin, but in his backhand stance again. But he fakes the... Nearly does. Very good reverse. And a missed hit there by Mclaughlin. Ooh, sweet. Doesn't matter either way. Second serve, Ryan Gross will swing hard. Mathieu with the left.
To take this lead back.
Well, Mathieu now going each way. Strong righty. But Gross with a
receive against the best servers in the world because he just loves the absolute challenge of it. I think he's having a great time. Puts it in a tough spot for hands as well.
Tough receive there from Abrams. Another backhand. This one going to be played by Gross. Abrams fakes the hit on two. Another big swing there from Gross. Kept nice and low, but, well, looked like Mclaughlin handled it, but a fantastic touch from Abrams and the set to deliver.
He wasn't able to get that ramping angle that they typically...
Second serve is again very low. Mathieu will sneak in there and try to... Goes straight for that lefty, not giving them time either. Going to go right for it on that first serve, but that's not going to work at all for the U.S. That's going to be a Canada point. He saw Abrams bite there, and so he went.
Like we saw Bozak earlier.
Thinking about playing this one. Serving from Vinny Mathieu. It's incredibly on when it's on. 17-12. And Mathieu is looking to keep going. Great receive there by Abrams, and he's got a left hand of his own, so he'll put that away.
Much time left in the game.
Big serve there from Abrams, and he's bounced back in a big way. Right now, was feeling that energy early on. Now he is just calm, cool, and collected.
A two-sided serving threat on Wasabi.
Big backhand there, but called side pocket. Really the last chance for the U.S. to get back in this game one. And Mathieu does not want to let that happen, making sure they play that first serve. Now with Vinny with the ball back in his hands. But ends up in the same place.
Extremely solid.
Huge swing there from Dan. Trouble for Mathieu, but Mclaughlin makes it happen. Abrams gives chase, though. Set from Ryan Gross. Good enough for Abrams to get this one on. We've got a rally. Mclaughlin, though, left hand at it, and he misses completely. The U.S. get another break back. It's down as a scary place to be. Dan Abrams, though, he is poised and ready to make something happen. He gets another one.
Yeah.
And that is something I never thought I'd be saying.
Just all it takes is put a little pressure on him.
18-19, yes, service.
In step.
Second, yes, service.
Swings hard with his second, and that's still good enough. Mclaughlin now got a chance to rip this ball, and he will not make the same mistake twice.
Put this one away.
There's a back. And there it is again. Very hard and low, but Abrams makes it work. That came back in a moment like this. Big swing from... I'm smelling a drop here. Nope, I lied. It's low. It's hard and fast, but Mathieu covers it. Dan Abrams sticks a leg out at it, but unable to track it down. Game one is over. Let's see what kind of game we have in store for him. Is he hot? Yes, he is.
Yes, sir.
We've got our answer.
The serve returners in the world.
Ooh. Second serve. Once again, same stance.
Mclaughlin.
Now we've seen this a couple of times.
Back to old reliable and the backhand.
Now Ryan Gross trying to make game two his. Big drop there, and Mclaughlin is nowhere close.
As Dan Mclaughlin says, I think it was side, and his partner goes, nope, just went.
Second serve goes reverse.
Serve attempt because you're really aiming for that front side like that.
Oh my goodness, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Another huge serve, but that one. He goes for it again, but Dan Abrams slides into position beautifully. Oh, so we're back where we began.
Both a drop and a cut.
Oh, they're going to play this one for sure. Ryan Gross blasts that one.
The miss will be end up. That's how you can usually.
Here goes Mathieu again. Abrams got to that ball.
Got the last two to not go past him, as does Gross here.
Wow, works his way around that net.
Expect that to go that direction at all.
Big swing there from Mclaughlin.
Service. Service.
In step and a big swing from Gross, and they are going to play this. Lefty swing there from Mathieu is good enough. You're just like, okay, I missed my first serve, that's fine. I've got another chance at it, but if they play that first serve, you're out of luck. Big rally here as Mathieu will try to flick this one on, and Ryan Gross, he's done with that point. And make sure the defense did not have time to see what was happening.
Yep, a power move and just a straight mix-up. Still
no, he
scrambling.
Was too fast.
Yeah.
Big serve there from Abrams. Mclaughlin right into Abrams, who's going to throw a foot at that one.
Service.
Big.
Service.
He'll do it again, attempting the drop at least. Nora has it been. Wonder if he'll turn back to that. And it's
back to the consistent threat in Mathieu.
but last-ditch effort to prevent that ball from going past him.
Breaks.
Big cut from Abrams there, but Mclaughlin staying composed. But contributing everywhere he needs to. Backhand attempt again. Will land for the first time this game, but
Looks like he's having a little trouble, so.
Drop on from Gross is not as good as usual. Abrams, though, digs that one out, but Mclaughlin now has another chance to set this over the shoulders of Abrams. That's a great hit from Mathieu.
Body up. Big attempt at a hold. Huge here, especially Ryan Gross blasting it at you. Put all together.
Opportunity for a break from the U.S. That's several now. Only sparse, but the U.S. is getting them. As I say that, though, there it is again. That cut is lethal.
Back on the line.
Steps right this time. Could still go either way. Definitely playing this one is Ryan Gross. Diving effort there from Mclaughlin. That was a very impressive soft touch and a leap to get that ball back. And a couple of points sooner than last time. I'd say there's still. There goes Abrams. He's found something. Big dive from Mclaughlin, but that's not going to get there. Another good swing. That's going to knock Vinny Mathieu off balance.
Through you. Brings it within one.
Another big swing. Mclaughlin's got to recover this right into Gross. Big recovery now from Abrams, and Gross tries to get it on, but against Canada, so it's 2-1 in the overall series. Big swing there for Ryan Gross, and this is going to be played now. Mathieu with a very nice pull.
Max Modell, as you know him, gives it his all.
With a big right hand, and that'll give Ryan Gross some trouble, but he makes it work and keeps that ball away. Abrams with the ball again. Abrams now for his second serve. That'll be called good, and now they've got a chance to get this break. Set from Abrams is perfect, and Ryan Gross finds the gap.
Canada thinks it was a rim on the hit. Observers to discuss. This will tie it up for the U.S. They got clean, and it does.
Mathieu now diving effort. Gross with the body. Abrams gives chase, but teammate. But they still want to win this game.
They want to prevent a 5-0 sweep. Wasn't here for that.
Big swing there from Ryan Gross. Gets the break he was looking for. Big step right. Goes for the drop, but Mathieu has no problem with that. Good flick in the gap, but Ryan Gross gets it. Wide stance. Wide right. That might be clean. Yes, it is.
Blast of a serve.
And there it is! Canada will prevail in this matchup. In 2 games, Wasabi, Mark Mclaughlin, Vinny Mathieu will take down Dan Abrams and Ryan Gross.